Are you an online store that's looking to grow your email list in this season, this busy Q4 season that we have coming up? Well, this video is for you. So in this video, we're going to break down how to grow your list by optimizing your Klaviyo sign-up forms and making it perform the best that it possibly can. But before we get into it, be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to hit that bell so that you can get notified whenever we have videos like this come up, and so that you can learn as you grow. My name is Chris Schneider. If you're new here, I run a marketing and advertising agency called Handshake Digital. We specialize in helping e-commerce businesses grow and scale through social media advertising, email marketing, and social media marketing. Now, let's get into it. As we are approaching this busy Q4 season, this shopping season when people are getting ready for the holidays, the one thing that oftentimes comes up is email marketing and how people and businesses like yourself can take advantage of that. One of those ways is by growing your list. And by growing your list, you need to have some sign-up forms on your website. And those sign-up forms should be driving people consistently. And hopefully you have some sort of welcome offer and all that. With those sign-up forms, though, many times people will publish a sign-up form and then they'll take a set it and forget it kind of mentality with it. And that is a really bad decision to make. You should be continuing to optimize that form as you go, aiming for about a 3.5% sign-up rate. So we suggest having two sign-up forms on your website. One is the embedded form. You oftentimes see that kind of tucked out of the way somewhere in the footer, maybe on some sort of subscribe page or contact us page. And then we typically rely on a pop-up form of some sort, whether it's a time delay pop-up, an exit intent pop-up. We'll cover all that information in this video here in just 1 minute. I wanted to first go over a couple of stats I think are pretty important. According to Klaviyo, if you are an online store and you are sending emails once a week starting October 1st, you are 3 times more likely to find success this Black Friday, Cyber Monday shopping season, which is pretty impressive. Last year, Shopify retailers netted a whopping $9.3 billion in the Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend. So that combination of sending weekly cadences with your email and using something like Shopify to help bolster your efforts are huge. In fact, that Shopify figure I threw out there of $9.3 billion, that was a 24% increase year over year. So trending in the right direction if you are a Shopify store owner, and especially if you have Klaviyo. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so now that we are inside of Klaviyo, we are going to go ahead and take a look at our sign-up forms. And on this particular account, you can see that there are 2 sign-up forms. We have one that's live with a 6.2% submission rate, I should say. This is kind of misleading only because of the fact that this sign-up form is actually not really a sign-up form at all. It's more of an announcement. There were some new releases, so every time they click that Shop Now button, it is getting logged as a submission. So not really a good one to run off of. But this email pop-up, this one is a perfect one. This is a sign-up form, and it has a 3.1% submission rate, and we want to try to get that to 3.5%. 3.5% is a great number in terms of kind of Klaviyo's baseline and benchmarks, but it also is a good number just in terms of overall volume. So here's what we'll say. So we have this kind of left-right side-by-side sign-up form that exists for this site, and we're going to be setting it back live here in just a minute because the other one needs to get shut off at this point. So did you know new subscribers receive 10% off your first order? Sign up to receive your discount. Okay. I think from an overall content standpoint, I think it's pretty good. I think maybe the side image could use some help. Now that, they did this kind of specific player tee with this player. And so now that has kind of exhausted itself, I think it might be time to swap out the creative, but also I think timing. And this is a big one. This is going to have the biggest impact overall on your sign-up form than even creative would. So I'm going to click targeting and behavior. And you can see that we have this selected to display based on rules. A lot of people, when they start up Klaviyo sign-up forms, have it show immediately. And that's the last thing you want to do, right? The last thing that you want as a user is for you to go to someone's website and within the page load time, you're already getting pop-ups and all this stuff. So we tend to time delay it. Now, we also tend to try working through exit intent offers as well. Those tend to net really, really good results. So you can see that this one here is based on rules, and it's based on when a visitor is exiting the page. So this is very much so based on exit intent. They're scrolling up, they're moving their mouse quickly, and so it's going to pop up this particular banner. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to uncheck that. And I'm going to do a time delay after 3 seconds. So they're going to get to the home page or get whatever page they're on. And after 3 seconds, this is going to pop up. This is more of a did you know informational thing. Now, what we could do is you could run two. We could run a pop-up for the general did you know, and then we can have a message that says, oh my gosh, hold on, did you use your 10% off offer yet? Because that is going to be a great way to kind of 1-2 punch this. So what I am going to go ahead and do is I'm looking at frequency. Don't show this again if form was submitted or if go to URL button was clicked. So again, these are all great things, both desktop and mobile. Now that I have this based on rules, I am going to go ahead. You can see that we have the email opt-in. We have this profile information page here. This allows us to segment our users even more, and it's really great. Now, what I will say is the more steps you put into this, the more that you're probably going to see a fall off. So trying to make it as simple and easy as possible would be preferred. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look here, teaser. I'm going to shut off this teaser for now. I actually don't want a teaser because he already has a couple of little pop-ups on the website here and little buttons all over the place. So we're going to have this pop-up, and you're going to add your information and go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and just double check the success message. Cool, sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and hit live publish anyway. And so now this one is live. So I'm going to exit this, and I'm going to go ahead and go to the Browns new releases one that you see here, and I'm going to hit edit form. And on this one, I'm going to set it to draft because you don't want to have multiple pop-ups that are going to pop up at the exact same time, right? So even though that one was an exit intent, I didn't necessarily feel like it needed to be exit intent in having this other time delay one. So as of the recording of this video, this form submission rate on this email pop-up is 3.1%. We're going to let it run for a couple of days. Our goal is aiming for 3.5. If we see an increase, great. We're going to keep it as is. If we see a decrease, we're going to start to adjust some of that timing. We might adjust and make it more of an exit intent because that is what is giving us this really, really good result here. So yeah, I think, the biggest thing that I will say about Klaviyo and about marketing in general is it's never a set it and forget it type of thing. You never want to just like have a pop-up go and you see that it's working really well and then you're done with it, right? I think when you do those sorts of things, that's when you start to get complacent, and that's when you start to see a fall off that's subtle, right? You'll start to see the submission rate get to 2.9 and then 2.7 and then maybe drop to 2.3. And so you're getting less results because of it. So our goal is to keep this around 3.5% if we can. That's what we're targeting right now, especially as we are heading into Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We want to make sure that we're growing this list. So if this was helpful, be sure to leave a comment. Just something like, this was super helpful, thank you, anything. We're trying to increase the engagement that we get in our YouTube account because YouTube likes that sort of thing. I hope this video was super, super informative to you. I hope that you were able to take some things away from it and put some of these things into practice yourself. Good luck this Black Friday, Cyber Monday season. Good luck through Q4. Remember, staying consistent, planning ahead. These are all ways that you can find success without overwhelming yourself. Good luck, and we'll see you next time.